Hi everybody, it's Jenna from Jenna Stitches. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. I know I've gotten a few new subscribers since my last video, and welcome back if you're returning. Thank you so much for coming back. Today is Sunday, November something. I have no clue, to be honest. 13th maybe? Yeah, because Friday was the 11th. So yes, November 13th. And on Sundays, I do a weekly progress video of everything that I've worked on or finished during the week. I honestly don't think I have everything here. I know I haven't done a weekly progress video. I know I didn't do one last week, and I can't even remember if I did one the week before. If you watch my previous videos, you know I got really sick the past couple weeks, and it still honestly hasn't gone away. You can still see the swelling under my left eye. I am on day 9 of my 10-day antibiotic, and it has done nothing. I mean, I feel better in general. I don't feel as crappy as I did, but definitely whole left side of my face is still infected with a sinus infection. So guess I'm calling the doctor back tomorrow to see if I can get another round of antibiotics, but that is here nor there. So I know I have everything here that I've worked on this week. And I don't really think I worked on much last week other than some hats, which I know I have already shown in my Wednesday works and my Moody Mondays. So the only thing I don't think I have that I was going to show, which I also have already shown, was the graph gan, the Young Bucks graph gan that I made. Because I know I did show it in a Wednesday works video and said that I would go into a little bit more detail on it in a weekly progress video, but I don't have it with me right now. It's in the other room. So but it's finished. Maybe I'll do a video sometime this week showcasing it and kind of discussing it, but everything that I worked on this week, whether it's finished or not, I do have right here with me, and I will go ahead and show you because, you know, that's what we're here for. So I have finished 5 projects. They're all tiny. Oh, except for the shawl. I guess, I don't know. Do you consider a shawl tiny? I feel like if it's not a one-day project, it's not a tiny project. But I did start and finish a shawl. As soon as I started it, I continued to work on it. And I think I mentioned this in, it might have been Wednesday's video. Because I believe I started it on Wednesday, or it might have been Tuesday night, one or the other. I guess it really doesn't matter, but I was making this for Erin at Crafting Kitties Creator Spotlight. Every month she picks a different creator, whether it's a YouTuber or not. So far, everybody has been a YouTuber, but I know she's mentioned before that all of them might not be. Correct me if I'm wrong, Erin, but every month for the past couple months now, she's been picking a different creator to spotlight, and everybody who joins in makes that creator's creations. And this month is Tony from TL Yarn Crafts, and I've been subscribed and watched Tony for years, but I've never actually made any of her projects. So I was kind of excited when Erin announced this one. I've participated every month that she's had it going so far, but I believe so far Tony is the only one I've never actually made a project for before she did the Creator Spotlight. Everybody else I had made some of their projects before. So that was kind of exciting. I did already make a hat, which I showed at some point. That was one of Tony's patterns that I submitted to Erin, but then I also decided to make a shawl too. And this is probably my favorite shawl in the world. And I know everybody who's commented on the previous video with the shawl in it, I commented back, like, I'm in love with it. And I'm not really a shawl person. I never really have been. I don't really wear them at all, but there's something about this one that really, I just fell in love with it. And here it is. I'll show you it as much as I can. So I'll link the pattern for this down below, but I think it's just says the easy shawl tutorial. But I will link it down below. And I made this out of a Karen cloud cake, if you can't tell if you're familiar with them. It's pretty easy to spot them. If you're not, you should really get some. They are the softest, squishiest yarn in the world. And this is in the colorway Sun and Sea, I think it's called. I just had it on the tip of my tongue, and as soon as I went to say it, it went away, but it's something in sea. I think it's Sun and Sea, which, you know, honestly makes sense with the coppery to the yellow to the blues and greens. It makes sense that it's Sun and Sea. But this is just absolutely squishy and so soft. My husband actually took a nap earlier and covered up with it, and I kept telling him it's not a blanket because he kept saying this blanket's so soft. And I'm like, it's not a blanket. But he did cover up with it. It is semi-large. I mean, it's not, definitely not the biggest shawl in the world, but I definitely enjoyed working on it. Like I said, as soon as I started it, I really didn't work on any other project in the middle. And I wore it all day Friday, I think it was. And I've been wearing it like this. Obviously not like that because that looks stupid, but, you know, wrapped around as like a bandana rather than wearing it as a shawl. And I'm just in love with it. So that is my second submission for the Creator Spotlight for November. And I will link Erin from Crafting Kitty down below. If you haven't seen her yet, definitely go check her out. Amazing, amazing channel. I just love her to pieces. I don't know if I'm going to submit a third or just leave it at 2. I guess we'll see. I mean, we're midway through month. I can't believe that November's just flying by. I can't believe that Thanksgiving is like a week and a half away. But we'll see. The rest of everything I've worked on, there is a little flashlight on my son's car, and it is on right now, and it just scared the crap out of me. My laptop is sitting right over there, and that little crack between like the keyboard part of your laptop and the screen, I could see a light shining through it, and I was really confused because it's sitting on the couch. But his Batman car has a light on it, I guess. The other projects I've finished are 3 hats. I don't know if I showed this one. I don't feel like I did. But it is just a hat. This is actually the pattern that I just released the tutorial for yesterday. I think we found a name for it, but I haven't changed the title of the video yet. So it's just called the hat tutorial right now. Tiffany from CMM Designs suggested the bobbleish hat because I called these bobbleish stitches, and I kind of really like that, so I might go with that. Heather from Strings and Thread is just calling it Jenna's hat. So it really doesn't have a name yet, but this is that. I made this with the mandala ombre. I don't remember the name of the colorway, and I don't have it sitting here with me, but it's the mandala ombre. So there is one hat. Here's the one I made the tutorial with. So if you watch the tutorial, you've seen this hat, but if not, go check it out. You can make this hat with the tutorial. And then I made a hat and cowl set. I'm making one for all my son's teachers. Both my boys have 2 different teachers in their classes. And I already have 2 finished. I only had 1, but then I randomly decided to go through my bin of crocheted stuff earlier today and found like probably close to 15 hats and a hat and cowl set, which is the same exact design that I made the other hat and cowl set for the first teacher out of. So I think what I'm going to do is one of their teachers are going to get matching sets. They're different colorways, but they're the same pattern. And then the other set of teachers will get the same thing. Same pattern, different colorways. So technically I already have 3 finished because I had 1 finished already, and then I found a set, and then I finished the 3rd set today and started the 4th. And for the one that I started and finished already, and the one I actually started again, is all, that made no sense, but started and finished, and then started another cowl out of the same pattern. I am using Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitch's Vivid Dream hat and cowl set. I don't know what the name of the cowl is now that I think about it. I know the hat is Vivid Dreams, and I know it's the same exact stitch pattern for both. So I'm thinking it's just the hat and, or the Vivid Dreams hat and cowl. But here's the hat. So it does have these bobble stitches in it. Cat's knocking stuff down. And this is made out of, I just had, oh, there it is. Karen Lava Cake. And I did show this before because I remember Nova from Nova Gnome's Creation saying something about chocolate lava cakes. And this is in the colorway Stormfront. If you can see that. Actually, I showed the cowl. This yarn is a medium number 4. 80% acrylic, 20% wool. It is bothering my hands, as you can see. I don't know why I decide to do it. I know it's going to do it every single time, but the palm of my hand is all red from working with the wool. But I have it, so I decided to use it. But it is 80% acrylic, 20% wool, 457 yards. And I believe the lava cakes came back this year. I know there was one of the yarns that came back, and I'm like, eh. Because I love carrying cakes. They're probably my favorite yarn every year, no matter what time of year it is. The limited edition ones that come out, I buy them. But I know I wasn't really a fan of the lava cakes. I have 2 in this colorway, and then I got 1 in the blue colorway. And this is my first time working with it. It's fine to work with, completely fine. I'm just not really a fan of the feel of it or the look of it, really. But the hat and cowl set came out really good. So there's the hat, and then here is the cowl. And again, this is a tutorial by Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches. So you can definitely see the variegatedness. I'm just going to make up my own words here. On the cowl, where the hat turned out all one color. It was really fun to make. I really enjoyed her pattern. So go check out the tutorial. I'll have it linked down below. And then I started another cowl from the same pattern with different yarn for the second teacher. So let me put some of that aside and grab that. So I just started this not too long ago, probably an hour or so at this point. But this is what I've gotten done so far. And this is James C. Brett Marble Chunky. It's a machine washable 100% acrylic. There's no color name on these. It just says MC87. And there's 341 yards. So I should be able to make the full hat and cowl out of this. I had a little bit left of this, not enough to do anything with. I'm not a scrap keeper of yarn, completely off subject, but there wasn't enough to make another project with, so I just tossed it. I don't ever keep my scraps. I really should, because I really, really want to make a scrappy blanket, but I can't stand having them laying around. And I don't really want to start another blanket right now. I have 2 going. One that I started that I actually have 3 going, because I still got to show my Annie's kit. And then I have 2 that are just sitting around that I haven't touched in months, and I really, really need to work on them. And I have to start another one soon, because I'm making one for my friend's wedding, and she's getting married in May. So I want to, I could probably wait till New Year to get that one started. But either way, I don't want scraps sitting around, and I don't really want to start another blanket right now. So unless I have a lot of yarn left, I usually just toss it. And that was completely random off topic, but I should have enough of the ball donut to make both the hat and cowl, because this is how it comes to. I don't know what you would even call this. I believe they're donuts, but it's a very large donut, if that's what you call it. But I'm really enjoying how this is working up. I like the almost tweed look to it, and I like the color changes. I think it's very pretty, and I'll make the hat to match it when I'm done with it. And this is the yarn that was gifted to me by one of my subscribers, Mary. I showed in a Happy Mail video recently. And I'm pretty sure that rash right there is from that cowl touching me. I don't know why I do it to myself, really. But that is everything that I've been working on this week. I did work on part 3 to my Annie's Crochet Club blanket. I did start it and finish it. So I have to remind myself, but probably Tuesday I will have a video up to show you part 3. Tomorrow's Moody Monday, so all the hats I just showed you'll probably see again because, well, not all of them. Not the teacher's hats, but the other 2 hats that I made I'll show again tomorrow for Moody Monday since they are being donated. Yeah, that's really all I have for you guys. I'm going to continue to work on this cowl, and we'll see where it goes from there. I don't really have much plans on what I'm going to work on right now. Again, haven't touched my husband's blanket. I keep wanting to work on it, and then I keep not. Every day last week, I was like, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to take it in the office with me, and I'm going to work on it. And I did not. I don't know why. Obviously some hats because I want to get those done and make sure I have enough before Christmas time. But I really don't have much plans for what I'm going to work on this week coming up. But I will be on tomorrow for Moody Monday. And then Tuesday I will have my Annie's Crochet Club up. Wednesday will be Wednesday Works. Thursday I don't really have any plans for. Neither do I on Friday. But I am thinking of showing you guys something that I not received. Well, technically I received it. You could kind of call it Happy Mail, but we had a contest, I guess you could call it, at work. It wasn't really a contest. I don't really know what to call it. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with words right now, but we had a oh my God, words. What am I called? Employee Appreciation Week a couple weeks ago. And every day we did like fun activities. And there was one day where they did a quiz. It was like 10 questions, and whoever got a 100 got entered in a drawing. I think myself and like 8 other people got 100s on it. So we all got entered in a drawing, and they spun the wheel to figure out who the winner was, and I was the winner. So I got $25 or less gift from Amazon, and I picked a crochet book. Obviously, it was going to be something crochet related, and that's even what the person who I sent the link to said that I work with. He's like, of course you'd pick something crochet related, but everybody knows me well enough to know that anything I get is going to be crochet related. So I did get a crochet book, so I do want to show that and kind of show you guys what's in it in case anybody's interested. My cat's watching me and she's falling asleep, and it's so cute. But that is everything I have for you guys. Sorry for my rambling and can't figure out words tonight. I don't know why, but I hope everybody's having a good night. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody's not dreading tomorrow as much as I am. I don't know why. This weekend just went way too fast. I did go out to lunch with my husband and my best friend and her husband yesterday, which was really, really nice, but I just feel like I sat around and did nothing but, well, I cleaned a little bit today, but I sat and crocheted and played The Sims, which is great. Like, that's that's a great day for me, but I just feel like it made the weekend fly by. I feel like sometimes when you sit around and do nothing, I mean, even though I was technically doing stuff, but the day goes faster. Like, I got up really early this morning, like 6:30, and I was up, but I did nothing all day. So, like, now it's 8 o'clock, and I'm like, where the heck did the day go? And I gotta work tomorrow. But I don't know why I keep rambling on. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope everybody does have a great week coming up. Let me know down in the comments below what you're working on. And if you have not yet, please subscribe to my channel if you like the content. And I will link everybody down below that I talked about. Go check out my tutorial that I posted yesterday. If you do make the pattern, I would definitely love to see it. I always have my email link down below. So feel free to email me pictures of the hat if you make it. And everybody have a great night. I'll see you later. Bye.